No. That's really, really good, Marty. And what I want to stress to individuals is why is what Marty just said so relevant? Why is it relevant for you? He talked about one product of OnPassive, and we know that product is superior. It's above market value, and we know it will be at a lower price point. Really, if you know that, you're in the right place. There is no other place in the world that companies can say what I've just said about OnPassive and OConnect. So it's really relevant what Marty just told you, and he just scratched the surface on OConnect. It's better than that, a lot better than that. What I want to do now is, we get a lot of questions from individuals, and they're always asking Marty and I, how do I talk to people? How do I approach people? How do I introduce OnPassive to people? And I want to do just a really, really quick introduction to OnPassive. And I know a lot of you here, you've heard a lot of this, but I want to talk as if I'm talking to those individuals that have come in and are affiliates now, or they're customers now. And I want to go over very, very quickly why OnPassive is the place to be. And I'm going to try and do this in just a couple of minutes, guys. As you look at OnPassive, if you're an affiliate, if you're a customer, you just come in, you're not quite sure what OnPassive is. Obviously, when we talk about the products of OnPassive, they are superior at a lower price point. Right there, that's a game changer. But as you look at OnPassive and what it's going to be doing for you, the way it's been structured is for you to come in and win. What does that mean? It means to increase your bottom line. And what Mr. Mufareh has done, CEO of OnPassive, he's put everything together. You can come in, use the products of OnPassive, and then we get to the important product of OnPassive, and that's traffic. It doesn't matter how you put your content together, what you do. If you can't drive traffic through it, you're going to lose. You can't win. You can't make any money. The nice thing about the products of OnPassive, not only when you come in will you have the products of OnPassive, but OnPassive, Ash Mufareh and the tech team, they put the content together for you. And it's superior content. It's better than anything I've seen, and it will bring people in and they will sign up. Again, what do you do with all that content? You have to have traffic. OnPassive is a traffic source. You can come in, purchase traffic, and as you drive, and here's where it gets really, really interesting. As you come in and purchase traffic, OnPassive will do the work for you. They'll actually drive the traffic for you. They'll drive it through the content. They'll drive it through your organization. And as people come in and buy, become customers, land in your organization, you make a commission. That is OnPassive in a nutshell. Very, very easy to understand. OnPassive is going to do the majority of the work for you, but you do have to come in. You have to purchase the products. And the reason you have to purchase the products is because you have to have it on the shelf in order to sell it. Simple as that. In other words, if you want to make money in OnPassive, you have to own the products so you can sell it. Once you own the products, OnPassive will work for you, and those commissions will come in and you'll get paid. So it's very, very simple. I will do this video when I have time, and it'll be a little bit more polished. But that's what Marty and I talk about when we talk to new people. Short, sweet, this is what OnPassive is doing. These are the benefits of OnPassive. This is what OnPassive is going to do for you. And the major thing that OnPassive does is traffic. Not only will you get a little traffic as you come in and become an affiliate in OnPassive, but you can actually buy traffic and let OnPassive drive all of that traffic. It takes so much of the headache out of coming online and trying to build a business online because of what Ash has done, because of the way it's structured. It's here so you can win, and that's everybody. It's whether you're an early bird, whether you're a founder, whether you're an affiliate today, it's for everybody. So that's just a quick synopsis of kind of what I'm going to put on tape. It'll be a lot more polished than that. I'll try and do it in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and it's something you can put in front of people that have the question, well, okay, why should I come in and buy the product? What's OnPassive going to do for me? And what are the benefits that I'm going to see? I think I can do that very, very quickly. And when you put it in front of people, they're just going to go, yeah, I'm in. And that's the purpose of what Marty and I do, what Dan, Marty, and I do all the time. make it as simple as we can, as compelling as we can. The compelling part's very easy because it's unpassive, and then get it in front of people. So if you're looking for a way to put unpassive in front of individuals, it's coming. I haven't done it yet. As you can see, it's a little rough right now, but it'll get a lot more polished. And when it's done, you'll be able to use it, and it will be effective. And obviously, Marty and I and Dan, we want you to win. Now, we can go in a lot of different directions here. You will win. It's not even a question. And I can tell you how, when, and where. I'm not going to do that today, I don't think, unless Marty makes me. But it probably gets in some gray areas we shouldn't talk about. This thing's a done deal, guys. It is absolutely a done deal. And when everything registers in your mind, you're just going to, you're just going to have a great day. It really is as simple as that. Marty, I just wanted to throw that out there, Marty, just real quick, kind of tell people what we're doing, what's coming, and what they're going to be able to use. Hopefully that made sense. It'll be better than that when I put it on tape, but that's kind of the gist of it. I want to talk about testimonials. Testimonials are a really, really powerful thing. And Marty the other day kind of gave a testimonial, and the testimonial was to emphasize what's going to be happening to you, okay? And I believe over the course of the next couple of months, we're all going to have a testimonial. It'll be very, very powerful. And here's what happens when you start to have a testimonial. And Marty talked about it a little earlier. You start to feel better. You start to look a little different, and people notice it. You're a little cheerier, and that smile is always on your face. And as things continue to improve, believe me, people see that, whether they're in your family, in your community, at your church, where you work, whatever it is, they see something different. They really do. And eventually what's going to happen, these individuals, whether you've talked to them before or not, they're going to come up to you and go, you know, Susie, you look terrific. What's going on in your life? And you can tell them, well, life is just really, really good right now. I have no complaints. I'm blessed. It's just terrific. And they're going to go, well, what changed? What are you doing? How is this happening to you? And as Marty said, you say one word, unpassive. That's all you have to say. And they're going to ask you, well, what is unpassive? You can tell them a little bit about unpassive. And then they're going to come back to you and they're going to go, would that work for me? Could I do that? Will unpassive do that for me? Well, the answer is yes. So it becomes very, very easy as that testimonial within you starts to grow. Now, Marty talked about the corporate side, Mr. Mufara, Mr. Muhammad Kamal, and what's happening there. It really is no different. As unpassive progressed 2 years, 3 years, now 4 years, 4.5 years, five years, the individuals within unpassive, and Ash brought just terrific people into unpassive, they started to change, and you could see it in them. You could see what was happening. Something exciting was happening. And it was the same with Mr. Mufara. He got more and more and more confident, and I believe that's just going to continue to grow, although I don't know how you can be more confident right now than Mr. Mufara. But what happens, yes, you become the hunted. And people saw unpassive. They saw what they were doing. Then you go to the Burj Khalifa, unpassive on the tallest building in the world. Then you get the CEOs looking at it. Then you get countries looking at it. Then they look at Ash Mufara. They look at the corporate side. They look at the products of unpassive, and they're going, what is unpassive? And all of a sudden, you not only get individuals coming to Mr. Mufara and wanting to know what unpassive is. You get companies, you get organizations, and you get countries. This is what's behind the curtain that Marty's talking about. How many countries have come to Mr. Mufara and said, we have to be part of this? Again, what did Marty say? Everything that comes into unpassive goes through the founding members. That's you and I. Well, if you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries going through, and then you have all kinds of organizations in that country that sees what they're doing, that they're going to come into unpassive. The flood that's going to be coming into Unpassive is going to be extraordinary. It's going to be something that's never been seen before. And what does that do for you and I? Everything that comes into Unpassive goes through you and I, the founding members, those individuals that have that early bird position. What does that do for you? Well, your bottom line is going to be taken care of, in my opinion. What does that do for you? You're going to have a testimonial that's going to continue to grow in you, and you are going to change, and you will be the hunted. That's where we all want to get. That's where we all will get. Just take a breath, relax, let Unpassive do what they're doing right now. Build that testimonial, and in time, your family will come to you, your friends will come to you, your church will come to you, the people where you work, they will come to you, and they're all going to want to know, how did you do this? And you're going to be able to tell them. It's very, very simple. So testimonial is very, very powerful, but a testimonial is to edify those individuals on the outside. And that's what Marty was doing the other day, showing you where you're going to be, how it's going to work, to edify you, to get you to a place where you understand, yeah, this is real. It's happening to me. And that's what testimonials are all about. And each and every one of us, and Ash will do this, he'll send a camera crew to each state, to each country, to each province to do those testimonials so he can put it up there. You're going to be a superstar. When he says you will be known around the world, that's one of the reasons why. You will be doing a testimonial and millions of people will be seeing you. So you can, I don't know how you'll take that, but however you take it, you can start that right now, because that is going to happen. That's it, Marty. Just real short.